You know what? I want to get prepared because I want to get Paul Ruddy.
Right?
I want to get ruddy.
I want to get my ruddiness on.
I'm ready.
I want to get ruddy for this
Exactly.
movie.
So, and that's what I did.
What episode? 17.
Oh my God.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 17 of Moat 9. That's M-O-A-T, the number 9. We always forget. We've been forgetting quite a bit. So please make sure that you go to www.moat9, that's the number 9.com, for all the links and stuff. Make sure you like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hi, buddy.
What's up?
How are you?
Good.
I even made show notes, like actual notes.
Nice.
I'm going to start. I want to do a thing. Hopefully you guys can help us out. I want to do that, but I don't know if that's going to take up too much time or people don't care. So we're going to do that for a shotgun wedding.
Yeah.
And then hopefully in the comments, they'll let us know if they want more of that for all of the stuff we do or just leave it out.
Okay.
I found it interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
I guess we're starting a shotgun wedding.
no, we can skip around because that's why the check marks. We can bing, bing, bing.
So
I
let's
say,
start shotgun wedding.
okay, so apparently you want to do shotgun wedding.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to do ratings now or after?
We'll do after.
After. Okay, so this is, I put it on here. This is produced, among others, by J-Lo.
Among Us?
Fungus Among Us. Executive produced, among others, by Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
So that's I don't want to say weird combination. You need to turn off your vibrate.
I did.
Well, you need to put it on your lap or some shit. Directed by Jason Moore. I looked him up, and apparently he did the Picture Perfect movies. That is his claim to fame. So that'll tie into my review of this.
I don't think I saw Picture
Written by Mark Hammer, who did Two Night Stand. Never heard of it.
You recognize
And
him
an
from
episode of Skins.
Iron Man 1?
Which
Hammer, right?
Jason Hammer. No.
Wrong Hammer?
Weird. Anyway, so Mark Hammer, Two Night Stand, never heard of it. And an episode of Skins, never heard of that either. About Mark Hammer, he was asked, do you remember the first thing you ever wrote? And he said, this is their quote, not mine. I didn't write down where it was from, but the first thing I remember writing was a sprawling, unfinished novel inspired by my love for the movie Waterworld. I wrote all this down because this is
That makes a lot of sense. So.
If Waterworld would have been a romantic comedy, that's what this fucking movie is.
Yeah.
I like to say that we're even now with the Gattaca thing.
No, not at all. There's no way.
I like to say so, but then again, I haven't seen Gattaca, so I might change that. But as of right now, I'm gonna call bullshit if you keep giving me shit about Gattaca because this was fucking horrible.
It's a new movie?
It was fucking horrible. This was torture to fucking get through. And it was an hour and 40 something minutes long.
Yeah.
It was unnecessarily long for what it was. It's bad. Is it the worst movie I've seen in a while? No, because there's a Halloween still out there. Prey is still out there. It wasn't horrible. Okay, so it wasn't horrible, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
As far as romantic comedies go, I can think of 10 other movies off the top of my head that I would rather watch than this. And then you give me time and this is going to be way at the bottom of, I like romantic comedies.
Okay.
And this is going to be way at the bottom of that list. Way at the bottom.
Jennifer Lopez, of course. And her ass. Josh Duhamel.
Her ass should get its own credit in the credits.
It should. Josh Duhamel, Jennifer Coolidge, Lenny Kravitz, Cheech Marin.
Okay, Lenny Kravitz, I did not know was in this, and Cheech Marin, I didn't know was in this.
I didn't know Cheech Marin was it, but I knew.
So
Lenny
when they
Kravitz
popped
was
on, I was like, okay, so it's gonna be that kind of movie, like cameos and shit like that. Lenny Kravitz is not a good actor. He's one of those guys, I guess you could say. Like guys will look at him and be like, he's cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, he can't act. He's not a good actor.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So, I mean, basically, it's a stupid rom-com. It's pretty dumb. It's dumb, funny, kind of boring a little bit. Not really boring. Well, I don't know about boring.
Okay.
There was a lot of action.
I can say this. For as bad as the movie was, I never caught myself being bored. Like, hurry up. I wanted to hurry up and finish because I wasn't liking it.
Yeah.
But not because it was bad, if that makes sense.
So the pirates that win, now you see the tie-in to fucking Waterworld with the pirates.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why you said, when you said,
Yeah.
Waterworld, I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense. I think what made the movie, and I'm just going to go ahead and send you these pictures because...
I am kind of a typical guy in that, yes, give me eye candy. Who's going to complain about that? But when it's pandering, it's annoying. I focus more on the annoying part of it rather than focusing on
just
the
don't forget to put these pictures up because this is what made the movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, it's gratuitous. It's like they knew that this was one of the only things that was going to get guys to watch this fucking movie. Let's just get to the rating because this could go on forever. Honestly, I'll give it that's the other thing I was going to say. I'll give it like a 5, maybe a 5.5 because it wasn't bad, but I have no intention of watching it again. I can't remember a single time that I laughed. I don't remember it being horrible like 100%, but I don't remember any of the jokes that I was like, that was funny.
The only part I laughed at was when Jennifer Coolidge picked up the machine gun and she's like...
But that's more because it's stupid.
Yeah, that's why I laughed.
Dude, Stifler's mom, she peaked.
Stifler's mom has got... No.
Yeah, no. That should be a thing. So 5.5. It's not, like I said, horrible. I know I kind of started saying that, but it's not horrible, but it's not something I'm going to watch
I
again.
give it a 6, not a 5, only because of Jennifer's
Because
ass.
yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, hey, that's another thing you got to go. She's in her 50s or 60s?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
50s for sure, but I think she's pushing 60. Bro, it gives me high hope. I mean, she's
53.
She's 53.
Wow.
That's it. I thought she was a little older than that. But anyway, it's still 53. Sylvester Stallone is like 70,000.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's looking pretty good for their fucking age. Like, if I can hit even half of where Stallone is at 70, I'll be fucking happy. That guy's still jacked. Still looks like he's in his 50s.
Yeah. Maybe we should go get some HGH.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it. But anyway, 5.5 and a 6. Yeah, it wasn't great. Where do you want to go on? Where do you want to go from there?
YouTube. Danielson.
Let's get the Super Bowl out of the way.
Okay.
That sucked. No, I'm just playing. That was probably, from my memory, one of the best Super Bowls I've seen in a while. Because usually either the NFC or the AFC championships are the game to watch, and then the Super Bowl is just like meh. I'm still bitter because the Raiders got blown out the last time they were at the Super Bowl. So
this is the number 2 rated, the most viewed Super Bowl. This Super Bowl's rated number 2.
I don't know if that number really means anything because it's just a spectacle at this point. You get people that aren't even football fans that watch it.
Well, yeah, and that are going, that just have the money to buy a $10,000 ticket.
Jesus Christ.
I think 5Gs was like the least.
Are those guys still alive? The 3 buddies that have been to every Super Bowl?
Oh, I don't know.
Have you heard about that?
No.
There's 3 guys that have been to every Super Bowl that there's ever been.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
One of them is Sylvester Stallone.
Right? He was like, I remember my first Super Bowl when I was 45.
Oh, yeah. One of them goes to our shop. What's his name?
Right?
Oh, the Kansas City guy?
Mm-hmm. And he's a Kansas City fan. Shout out to him for his team winning. Congrats.
Yeah. The halftime show is also the second one. That's the only reason I brought up the Super Bowl. Was because I want you to guess who the number 1
most viewed
halftime show was. This is number 2. Rihanna's number 2 all time.
I feel like I'm gonna know. Like once you say it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that sounds right, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. I want to say it should have been fucking Prince,
No.
but I'm sure it wasn't. Aerosmith?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, it should be Prince. It should be Aerosmith. Like Ray said, U2. I could see that one should be because these are fucking legends.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be somebody fucking stupid like. What? No, that one shouldn't be watched at that time. Talked about was probably Justin Timberlake and Janet, but actual watched. Shit, I don't know.
You want to think really hard.
I already did think really hard.
A lot harder.
My head hurts. You're still looking for it? Is that why?
No.
Oh, okay. What is it?
What the heck? This is weird. Okay, so I'm on a different website. As far as number 1,
Most watched
Super Bowl.
Okay.
How about I give you the most watched Super Bowl, not just halftime show.
Okay.
Uh,
I thought you said it was this one.
well, it's a Tom Brady Super Bowl. I can't remember, and I didn't write down what it was.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
that makes sense.
But it has it's the same thing. So the most viewed Super Bowls, the number 1 most viewed Super Bowls with Tom Brady,
Okay.
and it also has the number 1 most viewed halftime show,
Okay.
which probably is the same. But the number 1, do you have a drum roll down?
No, that's one that we need to add probably.
Katy Perry.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember that one, but really?
Yeah.
Wow. She's that popular, huh?
It says MWF right here. Milky Way Flowers.
I should have known.
Yeah.
Why?
Katy Perry. I don't know.
But was that your note or that's
it's
their
like
note?
an actual note. Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Katy Perry with the shark and the fucking kid that does the backpack kid. Remember?
Oh, I remember that part.
Yeah.
I remember that part. Okay. Really? That was the most watched, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I would not have guessed that one. I was wrong. When you said it, I wasn't like, oh yeah, nope, don't remember it. But this one's so fucking annoying that I don't understand the fascination with Rihanna. She's not that great of a singer. She's not that great of an entertainer. And I don't see the big deal. I do not understand what the big fucking deal is.
Yeah, I don't know. She was pregnant.
Okay, I'm going to say something that may be a little controversial, but I don't mean it to be mean necessarily.
Don't be mean about her forehead. 5 head.
But
4 head.
that's like a 6 head. Somebody was saying that they needed an extra screen to fit her fucking forehead and shit.
Did you see the memes where
Would
they were
she-
playing Mario Smash Brothers, the Super
No.
Smash Brothers? You know how she was on the thing? You never saw it? No.
No. That I will give her confident. This chick is confident to the point of being cocky.
Yeah. No, she's
That
pretty-
I'll give her. She's cocky as fuck.
Yeah.
And bro, also shout out to like some people are criticizing that. I'm not. The business savvy to pull out her fucking makeup and put it on during the fucking like while she's performing and shit.
She did?
Fucking genius.
She put it on?
Oh yeah. She like for during a pause where she's not necessarily singing, but the performance still going on. She got some shit. I don't know if it was blood, whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, was it when
Put
she
it
was
on-
doing this down there?
No, not that one. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't freshening up those lips. Dude, fucking genius business move. Genius. That shit. I can only imagine. I think there's a statistic of her sales going up like I don't know how fucking much
I'm sure.
because of that shit.
Why was she? Oh,
No, that's J-Lo. Quit going back to
I
J-Lo.
know. Sorry. No, I'm looking at my notes.
No, sure you are.
That she had a new the new line coming out.
Yeah. So
forehead,
I mean,
forehead reducer.
yeah, forehead reducer, which obviously didn't fucking work. Fucking genius business
Returns
move.
accepted.
Great, fucking awesome. But anyway,
So yeah, that's the Super Bowl.
yeah, that's the Super Bowl.
Who
Great
won
game.
again?
Shitty fucking halftime show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats to the Kansas City Bill. Your team won.
Blah,
I
blah,
hate the
blah.
Chiefs. Blah blah blah. Anyway,
You
you want to do white noise and or your place for me because I didn't watch
don't
either.
watch either? Okay, so I got like almost finished White Noise, and oh my gosh, Adam Driver. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
You remember how we were talking about Wednesday?
Yes, moving on.
And
You asked your question. That's it. You're done.
Uncle Fester, what's that guy's name for Wednesday? Do you remember? I'll have to look it up.
I don't know who Uncle Fester is in Wednesday.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Yes.
I know who Gomez is.
No, Uncle Fester. And you're like, what? And I was like, yeah. And you were like, no. And I was like, yes.
There was a lot of stuff that we were saying, apparently. I don't remember that at all.
Fred
Armisen.
Adam Driver looks almost identical to this guy in that movie, in White Noise.
Okay.
I think it's this guy. It had to have been this guy. Looks like this guy. Anyways.
Let's just say it is this guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, White Noise.
The only reason I wanted to watch it was because everything that's going on with Ohio.
Yes. Which I find strange because everybody's going around saying that it's not being covered. Nobody's talking about it, but yet I see it all over the place. Not on the news, though. But I don't watch the news, so I know. Whatever.
It was. I usually watch in the morning the news. It's because it's like in the background.
Uh-huh.
But look at this shit, dude. Did I lie?
Yeah. No, you're spot on.
Yeah. So, anyways, it doesn't look like Adam Driver at all. I don't know if he gained weight for this role. He just looks really, run down. It's very like 70s cheesy, campy. I don't know if
Is it supposed to be a comedy?
It's a comedy, dude. I think it's a comedy. I don't know. Let me see.
Dark comedy, maybe?
I think it is a dark comedy, but what's really weird is that I don't know if I'm just getting older or what the hell's going on, but it's like everybody is talking at the same time. Drama comedy is what it's based on.
It's a dramedy?
Dramedy, yes. It's really weird. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird type of movie.
Okay, would it be on par with what's the movie that we watched with Leonardo DiCaprio about the meteors? Or
yes.
Like that type of okay.
Yeah. Based in the 70s.
Okay.
I think it's like the 70s. Had to have been the 70s. Because there was no internet.
Okay.
No cell phones.
The Dark Ages.
Yeah, the
Got
Dark
it.
Ages, pretty much,
Okay,
Yeah.
so how was it?
It was okay.
Okay.
I would tell you to watch it just to watch it.
Oh, I want to watch it, like you said, because of everything that's going on with the Ohio thing.
It's 2 hours, 16 minutes.
And as a matter of fact, wasn't it filmed in the same place?
Exactly. It's really weird, dude.
Yeah, see, I'm not one for conspiracy theories necessarily, but I do know
But
some
if it's
stuff.
in the same town, and if there's people that were playing extras in White Noise are actually people that lived in the same town where the Ohio thing was, and
My only question is why? Like, what if they come out and say that this and this happened and this is why, then it would make sense. But it's just, I don't buy into conspiracy theories necessarily, but I also think coincidence is just too much.
Yeah.
Like, there's such a thing as too much coincidence.
Yeah, and
This is probably one of them.
Seems
Like,
like-
really, bro?
seems like too much.
Really? That's a little, that's a bit much.
I don't know. They're just doing this and then doing this down here,
Hello.
government.
I'll be on that side.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyways.
Oh, so if you want to dive into conspiracy theories, the reason that I kind of believe it, Operation Northwoods. Look that up on Google.
Yeah.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. So check it out. It's pretty. It's like a dark comedy.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it.
And,
I don't know when.
What's his name come on in it?
But I'll watch it.
I was gonna say Iron Man, Don Cheadle, and Andre 3000.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So you can't take this movie seriously at all. Got it.
At all, especially with Andre 3000 in it.
All right, we need to maybe get into this real quick.
Yeah, you're smoking a lot faster than me.
I'm not. And we're back to AAA. That's going to be a weird segue for Moat 9. Well, do you want to finish up your thought real quick on White Noise, and then we'll move on. Rating. You haven't finished it, you said, though,
No,
right?
I haven't finished it
Okay.
yet.
How far away are you?
I'm like 3/4 already because it's 2
Okay, so
hours and
pretty
16
close.
minutes long.
Damn. They're really
But
going for
it's
it. Rating.
right now I'm giving it like a 7 because it's actually
Okay.
interesting and it's funny.
Okay.
And the people that I was watching with weren't paying attention to it, so I was like laughing on my own.
Ah, okay.
So that kind of like made it a little put offish. I almost turned it off for that reason.
But you kept watching, so it's good enough to keep your interest, even though you had distractions.
Yes.
Per se. Okay.
And yesterday, it was a toss-up between White Noise and
J-Lo's ass.
J-Lo's ass.
Quit going back to that picture.
It's the top of my list, dude.
So we did that and that. So Puss in Boots. Let's do that one real quick because the other two I think are the showstoppers. Puss in Boots.
Antonio Banderas.
Fucking amazing.
I told
Dude.
you, it's so good.
Holy shit. This shit. Did you notice that I don't know, have you seen the other two? Because this is 3.
I think I seen 1 and 3, not 2.
Okay, from
Maybe
what?
2.
Okay, do you remember them using the same art style?
No, it's different. This
Okay.
one's totally different.
It's like Arcane, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so that was one thing that I caught like right away. And I also told Cinda that on one of these days when we're just sitting there and for no fucking reason whatsoever, we're going to make a drinking game.
Ooh.
Every time that somebody says Puss in Boots,
Puss in Boots.
we're going to fucking drink. And we're going to get stupid drunk by the first 20 minutes. The intro, the first like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
they say Puss in Boots, I don't know how many fucking times. It got annoying.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Dude,
I love the movie. I give it like an 8.
I'm going to go even higher. I'm going to say 8.5. That almost tonight. Dude, the
Visually.
death is not in this as much as you would think, for
Yeah.
those of you that haven't watched it for some weird reason. But even that whole aspect, like you said, the heart of it, it's a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's so much fun, and I'm glad I fucking made it a point to watch it. And here we go with the cussing again.
That was the one that Ellie was watching, right, all the time? Puss in Boots, or was
Yes,
it something
still.
else?
No, yep.
Oh, still?
Yep, still.
Okay.
Every chance she gets, she'll watch this damn movie. And now I know why. I'll sit there and watch it with her next time. It's really good. What do you want to do?
So, anyhow, The Last of Us.
But we digress. The Last of Us. Just when I thought this show couldn't possibly get better, I don't know if it's getting better, but every episode I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Wait, back it up.
Yeah, fuck.
Where did we end?
What do you mean?
What was the last time? What was the last thing we talked about?
Oh, that's a good fucking point, because I think the last one that came out when we did record was 4. So we haven't talked about 5 yet.
Okay, so 4 was
4 was when they made it to the town or city or whatever, and they're stuck and trying to find their way out. They hadn't even met Henry yet.
okay.
They were talking about Henry, but they hadn't met Henry yet.
That's when it ended with the gun pointing to him, right? They were asleep.
Yes,
and it ended right there.
that's where that's if I'm not mistaken, that's the last thing we
Yes.
talked about.
Okay, so we can go into
Episode 5.
Sam and Henry.
Yes.
So, damn, that was a good episode. Holy shit!
I think I said this before. I'll say it again. I didn't remember as much of the game as I thought I did, but I'm kind of glad that happened, because now I'm rewatching and shit happens. And I'm like, oh fuck, that's right. The Sam and Henry thing. I had forgotten about
So
that.
it came out too. That was in the game.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I forgot about that. So when it happened, I got the shock, and then oh yeah, I was like, oh, that's right, dude. I'm fucking loving this show.
Yeah.
Like it's experiencing the game was already awesome, but getting to relive it is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
So the people that remember all this shit when it came out, I kind of feel bad for them, because they're not getting that shock value anymore. They knew that shit was coming. But it caught me off guard. I was like, that's right.
See, and I never played the game, so everything's new to me.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean,
That's
show
another
is,
good way to watch it. Like if you never played the game,
This show's fucking amazing.
fucking, I wouldn't have a bun for that. But yeah, dude, that whole thing, you should have watched it by now. So yeah, that whole thing with that, I almost teared up. Like the kid getting this thing, and then her thinking that she could save him and shit. I'm like, that's not gonna fucking work. But that they tried, and then fucking Henry having to do what he did.
Jeez,
Bro.
it was too the noise, not the noise, but like the way they implemented the little boy's voice, the one that's deaf. When he after he she cut herself and then put it on his leg, You know what I mean? And then they hugged, they embraced,
Mm-hmm.
and the noise that he made, you know what I mean? Kind of like, oh shit, all right, that sucks. But the noise that really got me was the way she screamed when the guy shot himself.
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
Yeah.
It was just like I was like, oh my god, that even put a knot in my throat.
Yeah,
where I
you
was
felt
like,
that
oh,
shit. Dude. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways, back to episode 6. So, episode 6, he finally he meets the old couple, the Native American couple.
Oh yes, they're funny as hell.
Oh my gosh,
The
He's like,
lady just sitting there, just like
and
chuckling and shit.
The gun's way over there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get up and get that shit. Fuck you.
But
fuck outta here.
just to see that he's kind of trying to like what's the word for it? He's killed all these people, but he doesn't want to kill anybody anymore. He's trying to like
redeem himself
by not being he's still an asshole, not being a murderer. Let's say that,
right?
You know what I mean? Because he could have killed a lady or whatever.
I can see psych majors diving deep into this of just like the psychology of like if you're in that situation, like people I'm sure will say, oh well, he's a bad guy because he did this, and dude, you're in that kind of a situation, even if it's not zombies, that's kind of a fantasy world, but in a real world situation where you have to survive, you're gonna do a lot of shit that you don't want to do in order to survive.
Exactly.
So I think one of the things that I'm loving the most about this show is that they're doing a better job with his character dealing with all these things that he's had to do and what he's actually done than they did with Rick.
And now he's getting like PTSD, or is it
I think
anxiety?
it's anxiety. I think it's anxiety because even watching him, I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to have an anxiety attack because of this fucker. Yeah. I think it's anxiety attacks, but I think it's just that he's doing a way better job than fucking Rick does.
So then, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but we know that there was a 20-year jump, right? That 20-year jump, and if he was in his 30s and it jumped 20 years, he's in his 50s.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not as old as Stallone, but
right. Yeah, it's not his granddaughter that died,
but you know what I mean. It kind of, you can see where it's taking a toll to where, he is in his 50s, he's traveling cross country, just like he told his brother, we used to do this all the time.
Right.
We could, go up and down, the United States or cross country, whatever he said, and he's like, well, we're not doing that shit no more.
Right.
But that being said,
that whole dynamic with the brother where they had that scene where they're drinking and stuff, and that whole scene, in my opinion, I think they could have played it up a little bit more to emphasize the not animosity, but just like the resentment.
Yeah.
Because of the daughter situation, but they still did a really good job.
Yeah.
Just like bro, you had your daughter, and it sucks, but don't fuck up my situation just because you're still grieving.
Yeah. Hopefully. We'll see. Right now they left us where what's his name got impaled. I always forget his name.
No, they didn't.
Joel.
No,
Yeah. He fell off the
that's
horse.
right. Yes. That's right. He did.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
I just kept laughing when they were with the old people, the old couple. They're like, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Because I guess they hadn't seen people or kids or whatever in years. So they're just laughing at the way she is, which she is pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
In that sense, her dark humor or whatever.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. But
after these messages, we'll be right back.
I didn't know how to do a badink.
I don't know if that'll work, but I don't know how that'll come through on the audio. There you go. I got the groove.
It's a ring.
Anyway. All right. The meat and potatoes of Moat 9. Holy shit. Start off by saying this has been compared. This has been the second worst rated, according to critics, after Eternals. Eternals is the worst rated, and they're saying this is the second worst.
Even more than Thor?
Yes. There was a couple of people I saw on TikTok that were saying that this is as bad as 3 out of, 4?
Yeah.
Thor?
3.
Is it?
3 Thors.
4?
3.
4?
3. Thor. The Dark whatever.
Ragnarok?
Love and Thunder. Fuck.
Thank you very fucking much. I cussed again. Damn it. I cussed again.
You know, and Chris Hemsworth is quoted to have want. He wants more appearances in the MCU than Hugh Jackman, which I don't think is going to happen. Have you heard that yet?
No.
He wants to beat Hugh Jackman's record for being in MCU Marvel movies.
Well, he's the only one that could technically pull it off at this point because Cap is gone, presumably. Stark is gone, presumably. And he's the one that can pull it off.
Secret Invasion.
Yeah, but that's going to be one more. Thor could do like 2 or 3 between now and then.
That's true. But he is a god and he lives for thousands of years. So,
well, there was speculation that he was done because of the fact that Natalie Portman was the new mighty Thor, but she's gone, presumably. Well,
she's in Valhalla.
She's in Valhalla, so she could come back.
Cool.
I could see that happening. I don't mind if that happens. I like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, but guess what? Deadpool 3 is coming out, so he's got one more.
Yeah. So anywho,
Phase 5.
Phase
MCU. This is the opening to Phase 5. Yeah. Can you believe that? I believe it.
So where are we at?
Oh my gosh. More Doc.
More what?
More Doc.
Oh my god, MODOK.
MODOK. And then what did he say?
They
Aren't
fucked
you
that
supposed to...
Did you hate it? MODOK.
I see where they were trying to go. Did you ever watch the animated on Hulu?
No.
Okay, it's pretty funny. There's 2 ways to look at it.
Okay.
He's obviously been around for tens of thousands of years or whatever the Quantumania has been. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's been there for a long time, so they could always go back to MODOK, whatever.
Right.
The way that they finished it, and the quote of the fucking whole series is, "Don't be a dick."
Don't be a dick.
You know, I don't like the way he died. Spoiler, sorry.
If he's in fact dead?
If he's in fact dead. But I know that there's a lot of controversy with this character, not only because of the way he looks, because it kind of looks kind of crazy.
It was bad.
But he is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
He's like OP, overpowered. You know what I mean? So the way that they kind of like made him a little peon or whatever.
Yes.
He reminded me of Captain Hook's little Smeagol. What the fuck is his name? Who was Captain Hook's?
I can't remember the
guys?
name. Yeah, I know what you're talking
They
about.
kind of like made him like that. And then it made him look like a bitch when he was like, "Don't talk," and just like push him against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty fucked up. So in that sense, I was like, oh shit, this guy has a chance to, rebel against Kang the Conqueror.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Which it could very well still do.
He can.
MODOK is pretty close because I was just like, dude, that face is fucking stupid. The background is kind of stupid. And what this whole don't be a dick thing is kind of stupid. But I don't know if that's MODOK or Cassie because I fucking hate her character.
Oh my
she
God.
is so fucking annoying.
And I've seen a lot of backlash on her character and the way she was, and you know what I mean. She was the one that fucked everything up, pretty much like Star-Lord. Fucking up. Taking off the gauntlet from Thor. I don't know what was worse. What was worse?
Her, because he made a mistake because he's so in love with Gamora that clouded his thoughts.
Yeah.
Her as well, she wants to help people. She's so desperate to be a hero that she's doing non-hero shit. She's Ricking this shit.
Yeah.
Rick wants to save everyone and all this shit, but he ends up getting more people hurt than he helps.
Oh, I was thinking Rick and Morty. You're talking Rick, the
From
Walking Dead.
Grimes. She's griming this shit.
She's griming the shit.
She's
out of
grimy
it.
as fuck.
Yeah.
She's so fucking annoying. I hated what she did. She fucked shit up. I really liked that dynamic between the Pims.
Okay.
That was really fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, it's Michael Douglas, so you know what I mean.
Oh, shit. And Michelle Pfeiffer. Fuck yeah.
What about fucking, oh my God. What's his name? Caddyshack?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
I will say this. He did a hell of a lot better in this than he did in fucking Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's
Afterlife.
true. I was hoping to see more of him.
Yeah.
Because he gave me like the sense of what's Ragnarok? What's his name? Fucking
Jeff Goldblum.
yes, he gave me that was that type of cameo for me.
Yeah.
Who was like Jeff Goldblum, and then this fucker comes out, Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, are we gonna see more of him? You know what I mean?
In this one, Paul Rudd was a little too Ant-Man-ish, like the whole reluctant hero and kind of stumbling around, not really. But when he got pissed and started fucking shit up because, dude, and a lot of people have said that, like, Ant-Man is taking on Kang? And I'm like, no, so he's taking on a version of Kang.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the be-all and end-all of Kangs. This is a version, and you're going to see the real fucking Kang at some point.
Kang the Conqueror, which is the one that got banished, is a pretty strong Kang, right? And so I went back and watched Ant-Man and Wasp.
Okay.
I went back and watched the last 2 episodes of Loki. Before I went to go watch Quantumania.
Ooh, good
Oh
move.
my gosh, I was like, yeah, I needed to get back into that because it's been so long since we've seen Ant-Man or anything. So I went back and watched both of those, and I was like, you know what? I want to get prepared because I want to get Paul Ruddy.
Right?
I want to get ruddy.
I want to get my ruddiness on.
I'm ready.
I want to get ruddy for this
Exactly.
movie.
So, and that's what I did. And everybody's like, I'm at the house and I'm watching. They're like, "Oh, we already watched that, man." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." "Oh, what are you watching, Loki?" "Didn't we already watch Loki?" "Yes."
It's called preparation.
But also, we watched in D-Box. Yes. So I was hoping that it was 4 of us that went, and I was hoping the other 2, because me and Max have already watched stuff in D-Box. I was hoping nobody would get sick because you know how it's like a lot of movement, a lot of vibrating and stuff like that. So I was prepared to watch it that way. I was so like ready to go to the movies to go watch a movie, especially a Marvel movie, and I was just very excited to watch this one. Did not let me down. There was a couple things that were kind of like, meh, you know what I mean? Whatever. One that I did see that really bothered me visually was how dark it was. Did you get that? So I'm sitting there in the theater, and I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't know if I'm just getting older, my eyes. Everything was so like dark.
I think that was the cinematography of the movie.
And I'm like, it's so dark, like I can't like it. I couldn't like focus right on the movie because it was so dark. You know, like when you're watching a movie on your phone, and then it's like too dark where you can't focus right, but you have to turn up the brightness to like focus. I was not getting that. That's the only thing that kind of like
that threw you off.
Yeah, that was put off for me.
Really, but I overall, in Marvel we trust. We're gonna put those T-shirts out soon. I don't know about soon, but we will.
Maybe a sticker.
I don't know if they can do any wrong at this point. Like I'm here for it. They're doing great.
Yeah,
they're doing really fucking good. And I don't know how people are shitting on any of it. You have your dark worlds. I get it. The Dark Elves, not that great. You have certain Black Widow, not that great. But I'm gonna watch all of them.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm the same way. I do give it also a 7.5. Only,
really?
Yeah, because I was gonna give it an 8, but visually, it fucked me because it was so damn dark, and it was just hard to like focus on the actual movie because it was so dark. I don't know if it was because I was at the theater, so theaters you're supposed to have like it's like visually that's the best time to watch it,
right?
So I'm gonna go back once it hits streaming, watch it again and then see how it is visually and see how it goes from there. But I do also give it a 7.5. Again, the dad girl girl dad type of vibe was off the spectrum. I was looking at my daughter like
right,
you know what I mean?
I can't watch that. Shut up.
Yeah, pretty much. So I really liked it. It was a really good movie. Yeah,
it's good. It's not as bad as people say it is. It's not as good as other people. It's like right in the middle.
I expected more. I don't know if I expected more of the multiverse like you said. But I think in all, yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah, it was good. I don't think we have time for. Wait, what time is it?
It's,
oh shit! Yeah, we definitely don't have time for Instagram news and shit like that. So I can't remember. Anywho, we're pressed for time. So anyway,
well, on other news, Cinema Cross Time. You remember that podcast with my brother?
Yeah,
Brandon.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a dad. Congratulations!
Oh, what? Nice.
Yeah, so congratulations to Brandon.
Well, I mean, sorry, that's gonna sound a little mean, but I don't mean it to be mean. But that means even less time. That means he's not gonna continue with his.
I don't know. Maybe. So congratulations,
Yes,
Brandon.
congratulations, brother. Nice.
Love you, bro.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Anyhow,
yeah, we'll see what else we watch. We'll keep you posted. This will be out God knows when. It's gonna be easier because I have my computer and stuff to make it faster and easier.
and hopefully our sounds better.
Yes, hopefully. I can still edit some stuff, but hopefully for sure that's better. But wait, is that me and you on your case? The little two award looking things?
It could be.
The color in the glasses, that'll be us.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so that being said, guys,
Squirrel.
as always, be good to each other, and more importantly, be good to yourselves.